Toshi is about to make a lot of people rich, but first we need to understand how high this thing can go and why I am the most qualified here on YouTube to tell you or talk to you about Toshi, because I was one of the first people to buy in around $2 million in its market cap and as well $8 million, where I brought it to you on YouTube. As you can see here in this screenshot, you can see that I was talking about Toshi at around $8 million in its market cap. And on my Discord, I basically at $2 million in its market cap, which is basically now from Discord call is 100x, from YouTube is 60x, but I know you don't care about that, you missed it. You want to know how high this thing can go, and I personally believe I'm the most qualified here to talk about Toshi, because I've been an OG holder for this coin a long time, and I've been following this coin, and a lot of people completely disregarded it, and now oh boy, everybody on YouTube is talking about it, and the views are here, and people are buying this up. So I do believe that a lot of people want to know what's going on here with Toshi. So with no further ado, let's get into it. So first off, don't forget to subscribe. If you don't want to miss those early calls, you can join as well my Discord, link in the description. It is completely free to join. Now, the thing is here, guys, for the OGs that have been following me, you know that each time a meme coin starts pumping, we have a new flow of people on YouTube searching and looking and trying to understand what's going on. So we're going to have to kind of direct this video somewhat into their way and help them out and explain to them what's going on. So basically here we have a monstrous pump on Toshi, the one and only. So it's a 14x or a 15x from the lows. Now if you just bought in at around 15 million, which was a very good dip, it was at some point it was 30 million. I remember some people were asking me on my Discord about it here, and I was like, that's a good dip, and people were freaking out. So that's the first thing you want to learn about cryptos and meme coins and all that. You want to switch your mindset when things are going down and it's peak fear and people are completely disregarding something and fearful and emotional. That's when you buy the coin. So basically that was another very good buy opportunity here at around $30 million in its market cap, which is a 20x. Now the problem as well here is since it's just been going sideways for too long, this been a long journey. So basically Toshi is one of the first meme coins to launch on Base, the base chain layer solution or ecosystem, basically for the new people. Toshi is on the base chain ecosystem, and that's why this is so big now, because Coinbase listed it and now it's trading on Coinbase, and now Coinbase want to throw a message out there, and by far now Toshi is the #1 meme coin on the base chain for so long. The Breton base was the one, which we're gonna get back to shortly as well. Toshi now is the #1 meme coin on base. This coin spent a long time just existing but not really pumping. So that's the second thing we want to learn about these things, guys, is patience. So this is a 459 days of sideways. Let's say there was a pump here, but then another dump, and then did nothing until this astronomical pump. Now we're gonna see a lot of these plays in this bull market in 2025. We would really want to pay attention to this, and we want to play our cards right here. There is a lot of money to be made with meme coins, and you really want to really keep that in mind as to when you are hunting for these meme coins and when you are looking for these meme coins. Now you can see that this took a long time here going sideways, 459 days of going sideways until suddenly, but not suddenly really, it's just got listed on Coinbase, and also because it's the first meme coin on Coinbase launching on that base chain ecosystem or blockchain. It kind of really shocked the market. The market was not expecting it, which means the market was not pricing in the real value of that meme coin. So now it is starting to happen, and now we're seeing it starting to pump. Now it did hit around $900 million in its market cap. That's a big milestone for a lot of meme coins. You have to keep that in mind. This is a major milestone. While the market is not doing great, you need to understand that this is a major level that Toshi just hit now, 900 million or almost 1 billion. So keep that in mind when you see those pumps, and now you are suddenly finding yourself looking at Toshi, and you actually did not play your cards right by buying in early, which is very important. You will see this. Now, a lot of YouTubers are not going to talk about this. A lot of YouTubers are just going to tell you buy now here because it's the right thing to say now. If you want to get subscribers and if you want to get views, everybody's going to talk about Toshi to the moon, which I do think still is going to go up. I'm going to explain to you how this is going to play out because I've seen this play out over and over with meme coins. Personally, I've seen this play out over the span of this kind of altcoin season or bull market since 2023 with Pepe, with BONK, with Floki, with all these coins that you see now in the top of their market caps. If you're new here and you haven't seen those, the exact same thing plays out over and over. When it comes to how high this thing is gonna go, and what you need to understand with meme coins is that we do get those hype pumps a lot with meme coins, and they do play out exactly always the same way, where we see those high expanded moves like this today. You see this quick 20x in a matter of few days, literally, or a week. You see a 20x and suddenly everybody's talking about it, which means that a lot of people are now buying the hype, right? So when this happens, usually we see a retrace or we see some sort of sideways move. And the best way to understand how this plays out is to look at what happened to meme coins that recently started pumping, or at least in 2024, because since 2024 the market is much more bullish than in 2023, where we've seen most of these now that are in the billions, like Pepe, BONK, and Floki pump. But now if you look at Turbo, which is another meme coin on ETH and also listed on Coinbase, it got listed around here. So around the top, it marked actually the top. But for the first time, we're not seeing the top marked on Toshi by Coinbase listing, which pretty much happened. The announcement basically for it happened around here. So around this time here, we can see here that what usually happens with these expanded moves is that we see those few days of pumps. So what you see here with Turbo is that you see as well these few days of like real massive rallies. It went to 600 million, 700 million. Well, on Toshi did a much stronger rally and went to 900 million. I do think it's gonna maybe go to 1.2 billion, 1.5 billion from here. We're still gonna see some sort of euphoria building up slowly here. Then we're gonna start to see it cooling off. So this is what you really want to pay attention to when it starts to cool off. If you are looking to buy, if you are new now here, if you missed it completely now and you're looking to buy, so what you really want to wait for is something like this to form, where we call a floor, right? Something like that. So usually we see this forming. Probably it's gonna form around $500 million market cap. It depends how high it's gonna go, so we still have to monitor this. But basically that's what happens most often with meme coins, if not all the time. So this happened as well with Turbo. And you can see when this happened with Turbo, it formed the same pattern. And as well, the best second time to buy was here. And you kind of shot for another rally up. This is basically the same thing that's going to happen now with Toshi. Exact same thing. So that's what you need to keep in mind. Now, some people like to look at this in terms of price. So in terms of price, for Toshi to go to, let's say 1.5 billion in terms of price, this would be around maybe this kind of price, like 0027, like 0.0027, maybe 0.003, right? Let's say 0.03, somewhere around here before you see it really cooling off. Now, it is not guaranteed that this is going to happen because we're already seeing a lot of hype playing out here on a weekend. So this could still pretty much just be the top now or local top before it started doing this again, and then going later on, maybe around April, to start to rally again. So keep that in mind. That's what usually happened with those. Now, if you completely missed this and Toshi is the reason why you are now on YouTube looking for cryptocurrencies, or is the first time you're buying a coin and the first coin you buy is Toshi, what you need to understand is to actually make money in the crypto space. It's a very simple thing that you should or must do, which is not financial advice, but this is the strategy, right? I know a lot of people are not gonna like this and don't like to hear this because, let's be frank here, if you are holding Toshi, you want me to say say Toshi is going to $1 from here, which means if you buy, I don't know, 100,000 coins from here, you're gonna be a millionaire, you're gonna make $10 million. But that's not how it works. Can you make millions of dollars in the crypto space? You can. We've done this before. I've done that personally with meme coins that you see here in the billions of dollars, but I'm gonna explain to you exactly how, for free, cheap, for free. You just have to like the video, you just have to subscribe, and I'm going to explain to you exactly how it's done. You don't have to pay for any courses. You don't have to pay for anything, because the learning part or understanding the strategy is the easy part. The hard part is applying the strategy. That's why it's kind of useless to teach people cryptocurrencies, because most of the people will just freak out when things are going down and will FOMO and buy high when things are looking good. So regardless of what you teach people, they will always follow their emotions. They are stronger than them, and they will sell the lows, or basically sell here and buy the high here. So you want to do the opposite of that. That's what you really want to do. So what you really want to do is buy when nobody is buying. So I have this MemeCoin trading manual that I've been with you guys here on YouTube for a long time, but basically don't chase hyped up coins. Learn what got them to pump. This is basically the key point here. Buy when nobody is buying and sell when everyone is buying. Buy when hyped up coins die. So basically die when everybody's angry and mad at them, like let's say Turbo today or Breton 8 today, which by the way now is at $10 million, seeing a very nice increase, which I'm gonna get to. So I was able to make 100x on Toshi, and also my followers on YouTube 60x, and my people on Discord 100x. And I've done this just recently as well with a coin called First Nero on ETH, which is now completely retraced, and we got this at $2 million in its market cap as well, just by following this simple strategy. Don't chase hyped up coins. Learn what got them to pump. This is very important, and this is very hard basically. So you really need someone like me that's been here, or that spends 24/7 here in this market, 18 hours a day looking at these markets. And if you have a regular job, you pretty much, the odds are very much against you to really keep up with the market and understand what's going on. So basically you want to really follow the right people to really understand and get out early with some coins. And if you really don't want to follow anybody, you want to wait for hyped up coins to die, because basically then they captured a lot of attention, which basically is needed for these meme coins to rally. And we wait for that hype to end, which basically I just explained now with Toshi. As soon as the hype will end, or we've seen this with Turbo, as soon as the hype ends and Turbo retraced completely to 200 million, it went up by a 5x here from this point to this point. So basically if you just apply this alone in this cycle, you will do very well. You will make a lot of money. So basically that's what you need to do. You need to wait for the hype to cool off, like we've seen here with Turbo, with Toshi. As soon as it's really dead, the points really want to look for is when everybody's saying, oh my god, this coin is dead, why this coin is not pumping, what's happening to this coin, please marketing, please when exchange listings, please when all that. And also talking about exchange listings, you want to buy before the exchange listings like Coinbase and Binance. You actually want to buy before that. That's the thing, or the key word is that you want to buy before the major exchange listings. You want to buy it before all of that. And the only way to really understand that is by looking at many coins and building a portfolio or a watch list of coins that you are watching all the day, all the time, and you are on their Telegram and slowly buying in with small amounts or whatever, DCAing into them, or just follow the right people. So that's the mindset. You want to buy low and sell high. You want to buy when things look bad and disgusting, look horrible, right? Like I shared with you now, Breton 8. You want to do that, and then you want to wait for this thing to play out. And I told you here, guys, I just shown you, I've been holding this thing, I forgot even how long. I hold so many meme coins that I forget about how long I've been holding them. And I just believe in them. That's the point. You want to believe into something. You want to find the thesis. My simple strategy with Toshi was that it's the first meme coin on Coinbase, and it's very simple. At some point, it is gonna catch some attention, and that's what people, and that's what these meme coins need. That attention. They do need it to start to rally. And by this simple fact, I was sure, or I was confident that at some point this coin is gonna rally hard. Now I was disappointed because at some point here back in the days, it rallied to $300 million in its market cap. I was thinking it's gonna do better, it's gonna start to rally more, but the only reason that I kept holding it among many other meme coins is because I know personally we still headed toward a very major bull market when you look at BTC and others, and Bitcoin dominance here topping. This is more technical if you're new here, but anyways, that's also another reason why I kept holding and waiting and adding more and just waiting for this thing to rip. And thank God now I'm being compensated for my efforts for being here in this market for this long. So you cannot cheat your way into this. You cannot cheat your way into trying to find a coin that pumps today and make you rich today. You actually have to spend time in this market, build a thesis around each coin, and also understand what could make a coin pump in the future. So now what we have here also is we had a Breton base. Now the one I share with you guys is Breton 8. Keep that in mind. So Breton base also was a coin that pretty much everybody was waiting for. That's the coin that will get listed on Coinbase. That's what everybody, the consensus was at, right? This is the coin that will get listed on Coinbase. Now, back in the days, we've seen Binance talking about how or what makes them list a coin or a meme coin. And what they do is they look for coins that have a strong distribution. They don't care about how famous is the coin or how high the price or the market cap of the coin. And we've seen this when Coinbase announced that they will list Toshi, which was out of the blue. People did not expect that. But personally, I was somewhat expecting it because I've seen Binance talking about the same talking points, that they will not list coins that have a controlled supply, like the base breadth, this one here. That's why also I'm very bullish on the ETH breadth, because this one is exactly like Toshi, exactly same chart. Now the thing is, what they said here is when it comes to listing, why have you decided to list these assets when it comes to Toshi? Now this is about Toshi here, and what they say is that their standards do not take into account the market cap or the popularity of a project. This means there are assets that we have concluded do not meet our standards and thus will not be listed on Coinbase at this time. So basically Coinbase and Binance and big large exchanges, they don't like it when a coin is just straight up moonshot, like the coin, the Breton base, that's just straight up shot to $800 million in its market cap, no accumulation, very clear sign that it's pumped by the insiders and whatnot and people that own the coin, and nobody will actually make money from this besides the team or people behind it. On the other side, Toshi is a different story. When you see Toshi has been going sideways for this long, so you can understand that there is no team trying to pump this so you buy the highs. There is nobody manipulating the charts to pump it and then people buy it by high. It's complete organic distribution. That's also why it can pump this hard and squeeze this hard. When I said in the beginning of the video why it can do these massive runs is because there are no sellers here that have big large bags that can sell. Most of them sold the bottom. Like that they do usually is that these people that buy the high here, probably they bought $100,000 of Toshi, they sold most of it here because they freaked out, because they do the game wrong. It's the same way they're gonna do that now. So this is very important. That's why these coins like this pump rally and pump this hard. So keep that in mind. That's why also Toshi and got listed on Coinbase is because there are no large holders in this coin here. So now the market is slowly going to understand as well when it comes to that Pepeverse narrative, which means Pepe here. And for my followers, they understand this better. So Pepe is one of the strongest meme coins and it's on ETH. It belongs to a narrative called the Boys Club or the Pepeverse. And it appears now that since Toshi got listed on Coinbase and the base the bread now is slowly kind of bleeding out. Depend might see another rally, but Toshi pretty much now has taken the spotlight since it got listed on Coinbase. Now this really reaffirms and confirms that the Boys Club narrative and the Pepeverse narrative is gonna play out on ETH. This is very bullish, and the top bread on ETH is the one I share with you. Is the OG bread, one of the oldest, and it's this one here at $10 million. There are others also that are on the Boys Club that I'm bullish on, like Dorky, that's also on ETH, or that is also on the the Pepeverse narrative. This is very big for our low cap memes right now, what's happening with Toshi and all that. So basically, to wrap up this video, what you need to understand when it comes to Toshi, and if you just bought in, because I was on YouTube and I seen some videos that got viral now, and a lot of people in the comment section are saying, I just bought in some Toshi, and they are very happy to buy Toshi now at the high. I know it's easier to buy when things are green and pumping and you feel the blood rushing in your veins and you feel FOMO and you feel euphoria. It's easier to press that buy button, but it is very hard to buy here, like the chats do it, right? Like the giga chats do it. We buy here. That's when we buy. When things look like shit, that's when we buy. Now, to wrap up the video, as I said, to wrap up the video, not get so much hate from these people that just buying now Toshi. What you need to understand, I do think Toshi now, as it's being the top meme coin on Base and clearly being supported by the Base chain, this thing here still got a long way to go. So it is still gonna go up in the future as long as you prepare yourself. That's why I'm telling you it might go down now. The reason I'm telling you that so that you are ready for it, to prepare for this scenario mentally as well. So when you see it bleeding out, you don't freak out. You don't freak out and sell the bottoms and lose money, and you don't understand that, and you start hating cryptocurrencies and stuff. Look at me see me as a customer support now, telling you what's gonna happen with these coins. So the thing is, preparing for some scenarios where Toshi is gonna retrace back down to maybe $500 million in its market cap, or probably a price of 0.01 straight. And you see this and you are not prepared for it, you're probably gonna freak out and start selling the lows, right? And then when you see it again pumping, you will buy again here and again come back to YouTube and start searching for Toshi. So you want to reverse that and prepare as well for that scenario. This does not mean it will never come back. This does not mean it will not keep pumping from here. You prepare for something like $0.02 or $0.03. That's pretty much where it can go. Maybe 0.004 somewhere here, but not today, not this week, not next week. Probably it's gonna cool off a bit and might even cool off harder than you think. But overall, it is gonna keep going up in the future. I'm gonna keep updating you as well, so don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna keep you updated on Toshi as well as help you navigate this space, and especially meme coins, and hopefully get you on some early gems and make those 100x's like we did now with Toshi. Anyways, thank you so much for watching today's video till the end, and we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.